Welcome to Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife Refuge. We're looking for bison. Let's go. Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife Refuge is a sprawling urban oasis just 10 miles from downtown Denver. The arsenal was built during World War II and served as a chemical weapons manufacturing plant. Today, the land is a national refuge that is free for all to enjoy. It is home to bison, deer, prairie dogs, black-footed ferrets, raptors, and other birds. It's a surprising gem in Denver. Our first stop was the visitor center, where we learned about the interesting history of the site. I love history, but I really love animals, so I was especially excited to see the wildlife. Not far from the visitor center, there's a black-footed ferret indoor and outdoor viewing area, and it has 2 residents. The black-footed ferret is the most endangered mammal in North America. Once numbering in the tens of thousands, the animal was thought to be extinct in the 1970s due to habitat loss and disease. In 1981, an isolated colony of black-footed ferrets was found in Wyoming. The colony was not thriving in the wild, so the remaining 18 ferrets were captured, and 7 of them were successfully bred. All the black-footed ferrets in North America, including the 2 near the visitor center, are descended from those 7 animals. Ferrets that are bred in captivity will either remain in the breeding program or return to the wild. If they are returned to the wild, they're released on land that has an abundant prairie dog colony, because this is the ferret's primary food source. Rocky Mountain Arsenal has a huge prairie dog population and is one of the reintroduction sites for black-footed ferrets. After visiting with the ferrets, we got back in the car for the 11-mile wildlife drive. Around mile 2, when you enter the bison area, it becomes a one-way road, and guests need to stay in the vehicle for the duration of the route. On the leisurely drive, there was beautiful scenery, lots of prairie dogs, so many prairie dogs, a few deer, and towards the end, the stars of the show, at least for me, the bison. We saw lots of bison, but our pictures turned out trash, so I included a stock photo of the handsome buffalo. I would suggest bringing binoculars so you can really get a good view of the stunning wildlife at the arsenal. At the end of the wildlife drive, you'll see a sign pointing to the lakes, and this is definitely worth a stop. Lake Mary Loop Trail is a flat, easy 0.6-mile walk around a small man-made lake. A portion of the trail is on a floating boardwalk, and that was pretty cool. The lake has catch and release fishing from April through November, and there's a $3 fishing fee for ages 16 and older. Rocky Mountain Arsenal has 20 miles of easy, flat hiking trails. There's not a ton of shade, so keep that in mind in the warmer months and bring lots of water, sunscreen, or a hat. The Wildlife Refuge has something different to offer in every season. It's a surprise gem in the big city, and it's free. Check it out. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, or hit the subscribe button. We would love for you to follow along on our journeys. Thanks.
Buffalo!